This card creates infinite mana by combining with just one other card, and the price for both cards combined is less than $2. This is part 2 of Budget Combos, a series where I talk to you guys about putting powerful 2-card combos into your commander decks for very, very cheap prices. So Pili-Pala, artifact creature flying, 1/1 for 2. It has untap as its ability. Now that untap symbol is not very common. It's something that came to us originally almost 20 years ago in Shadowmoor. It functions exactly the same as a tap symbol, where, summoning sickness means the creature cannot use the thing the turn it comes down, but otherwise, if the creature's tapped, you can just untap it for that ability and get the effect. Pili-Pala has been printed once or twice. It's a common. It's always been printed at common, and it's very inexpensive. This, of course, combos with Grand Architect, one of my favorite creatures of all time. It's a weird interaction. I'll explain how the whole thing works right now. Be sure to hit that follow button if you guys like content like this, top 10 lists. I do a whole bunch of different Magic content. So Grand Architect is blue 1 for a 1/3 Vedalken Artificer. Other blue creatures you control get +1/+1. For blue, target artifact creature becomes blue until end of turn. It has the ability tap and untap blue creature you control, add 2 colorless to your mana pool, spend this ability only to cast artifacts or activated abilities of artifacts. So notably, because it says tap and untap blue creature and doesn't have a tap symbol, it means Grand Architect can use this ability the turn Grand Architect comes down. It doesn't require you to avoid summoning sickness. Grand Architect can be cast and immediately tapped for 2 colorless mana. So assuming you have Pili-Pala in play and you've entered your attack step and you've attacked, so now Pili-Pala is tapped. Grand Architect is on the battlefield. As soon as you want to do it, even if you're still in combat before blockers are even declared, Grand Architect can tap themselves to add 2 colorless mana to your mana pool. That colorless mana can be dumped into Pili-Pala to untap itself to add 1 blue mana to your mana pool. You will then use the 1 blue mana to turn Pili-Pala into a blue creature. Pili-Pala can then tap themselves to add 2 colorless to then untap themselves to get any color mana and do that as many times as you want, all still in the combat step if you want, all on turn 3. Pretty cool, right?